So I did a poll on my Instagram, right? Which anime should I cover, right? Why did Alya Sometimes Hides Her True Feelings in Russian win by a landslide, bro? But anyway, I'm gonna talk about it. So sit down, shut up, and enjoy. I love you. Okay, so boom. This is Alya, a transfer student who just so happens to speak Russian. I am positive that will not be in any way, shape, or form important to the story. But anywho, we see that this absolute random is attempting to hit on Alya. And I say attempting because listen to what she says.
Let me be frank. I have absolutely zero interest in you.
Like, oh my god, bro. Like a simple no would have been good, bro. I promise you. But anyway, Alya makes it and we see our male protag, Kuze. And he is sleeping. Hey, I said get your bitch ass up. Bro, my fault. Hi. My fault, guys. Anyway, class starts and Kuze is falling back asleep. So, Alya stabs him. This is frying me because Kuze has to answer a question. And this nigga Alya points at the wrong answer. And then proceeds to stand up and says the right answer. Yo, after that, like, you gotta go, bro. But anyway, get our first instance of Alya speaking Russian. Gee, I wonder why Alya speaking Russian. But also, Kuze low-key dumb here. Cause how do you hear this like seductive, smooth voice, right? And you're like, well, maybe she's just playing, bro. Like, brother, who is gonna tell him? Also, bro, listen to this intro. It's genuinely peak. But anyway, Alya, she is being just an absolute snitch, talking about some you are not allowed to use your mobile phone during school hours. Like, shut up, bro. Sounding like one of them aggravating teachers talking about some the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. Like, bruh, yes it does. But anywho, Kuze pulls whoa. Anyway, cut to lunch and our boy Kuze, he's just hanging out with the boy. And also, yo, look at this food, bro. Japan got it so much better than us, bro. This was literally what my school lunch was today. If you can accurately guess what is on my plate, I will gift you a sub on my Twitch. TTV/BrotherFitted. I'm live almost every single weekend. You should go watch. But anywho, one of them is talking about Alya's sister and how absolutely fine she is. And he makes a point how Kuze is really one of the only people in the school who is quote unquote friends with Alya. However, Kuze doesn't see it because she just mostly lectures him. And also, we get our first glimpse of Yuki Suo, who is presented to be charming, delightful, approachable. She ends up being none of these. Yuki asks if she can sit with Kuze, and Kuze reluctantly says sure. I'm not gonna lie, Kuze is a better man than me. Oh, and I guess Alya also sits here. But she's not important. It isn't like Alya's name is, I don't know, in the title. Anyway, y'all, listen, okay? Kuze's friend, who is the main one talking about how these girls bad as fuck, right? He the first one to leave, talking about the lights were too blind. Nigga, you just scared of the hoes. Like it genuinely be. The niggas talking about where the hoes at. Who be the first ones to leave when the hoes pull up? This is unimaginable levels of coward. My romance comedy GOAT, Miyamura, could never. It's also here that we found out that Yuki ran with Kuze in Clash elections back in middle school. And they actually won. Okay, Kuze, get in your bag, twin. Also, Alya said something else in Russian. But that's not important. Anyway, we actually end up getting a flashback of Kuze with this girl. Just so happens to speak Russian. Showing us where Kuze got his understanding of Russian and why he can understand Alya anytime she speaks in Russian. With that being said, I don't know why he don't just tell her that he know Russian. Then we can actually see them grow as a couple and it's an actually decent rom-com. Instead, we got 12 episodes of tsundere slime. Once again, my GOAT Miyamura could never. But anyway, we move. we see that Kuze, he was actually being useful for once, and he cleaned up the classroom before Alya got there. Development. But we also find out why Alya was late, because a truck splashed her sock on the way here. But then Alya hits this devious ass grin for asking Kuze to get her sock out of the locker. And I can already tell where this is going, man. This is despicable. So he gets it, tries to hand it to her, and then she says this.
Put it on for me.
And then we get possibly one of the worst scenes in the entire show. Kuze puts on Alya's sock, his hand goes too far up, and yeah, it goes there. We have officially lost the plot. But she also kicks him, which was low-key funny, bro. It had me dying laughing. Anyway, she gets embarrassed and then she runs out, leaving Kuze on the floor, wondering what he got himself into. But eventually, Kuze ends up finding Alya later that day and actually apologizes. W. Kuze. And what's finding me here is that she called him a leg fetish pervert when she the one who gave him the opening. I'ma say this for the third time. My rom-com goat, Horimiya, could never. Then Kuze sells because he says that he got a peek. Man, he tries to stand on it too. Like, brother, what are we doing? So rightfully so, Alya knocks him out again. And I can't even hate on her this time too, bro. I can't even lie. I would knock him out too. But he ends up chasing Alya all throughout campus. Like, brother, give it up. So they finally come to a stop. Kuze actually apologizes. For real this time. So hey, W development. But also, how come you just couldn't do that the first time? But also, he actually ends up getting Alya a drink. And Alya offers him some after she just put her lips on it. Yeah. What are we doing? But again, I guess the lights were too bright. Because once again, Kuze fumbled. But anyway, we cut over to see Yuki asking Kuze, can he help organize the storage room? And I guess Alya is also here. And we get more Alya flirting and Russian here. Which, I'ma just say, it gets to a point, bro. Like, this show would have been absolutely goated if it wasn't tsundere slop. I promise you. Like, it's okay now, but it could be so much better. Anyway, but it's also here that we meet the president of the student council. And why does he kind of look like Ida? But anyway, he offers Kuze dinner, which at first Kuze says no. But then Yuki, aka the GOAT, offers everybody to go, including Alya. So we cut over to them at a restaurant with Yuki absolutely glazing Masachika. Now all I gotta say is, Kuze, watch your plays, nigga. Do not let that shit happen again. We are going to have problems. But anyway, Ida over here asks if Kuze wants to join the student council again. In which Kuze, he's like, brother, no. They attempt to get Kuze on board, but ultimately he says no. But it's also here that we not only find out Yuki is running for student council president, but also Alya. Early, this plot point will not come back at all in the slightest. But anyway, after Kuze walks Alya home, we find a pair of shoes inside of Kuze's apartment. Now, I wonder who that could be. Alya? Some other random girl? Who knows? It's the GOAT Yuki. And it's here that we find out Yuki is actually Masachika's sister. It's also here that we find out Yuki has a thing for incest.
That's only hot if they came from the same womb!
Anime. Right. And we cut to one of the weirdest scenes in the entire show. Yuki is literally sitting on her brother's bed. Ladies and gentlemen, the plot has officially been lost. Because I assure you, there was zero reason for this scene. We cut to our favorite siblings doing just regular sibling activities, such as watching romance movies and shopping. Until Kuze points out on how Alya has been low-key stalking them. And Yuki adds on how Alya's been there ever since they got to that floor. And look at her. She knows she caught. And right here is where I found out that my favorite character was Yuki. Because she offers Alya to go eat lunch with them, right? So we get to the place, and it was this moment right here where Alya knew she was cooked. Because the place was a bunch of spicy food, and Alya cannot handle all that. Hold on. Do not think I was gonna slide by this. Why does every option on the menu end in hell? Oh, hell no. Get out of there. You do not have the facilities for that, big man. Yeah, so long story short, it's over. But also, this moment right here is when I knew that I really rocked with Yuki. Because her one goal and purpose right now is to rage bait Alya. And as CEO of Alya Hate Incorporated, I am all for the rage bait. But then finally, we get our order. And this waiter talking about some who's ready to die. Like, hey, yo, what is this restaurant? But Alya is a better person than me. Because if my friends gave me this, knowing good and well that I do not do spicy stuff, I will be chucking the bowl at their face without any regard for their life. And I put that on Sakuta. And once again, Yuki is being my favorite character, talking about the chili accentuates the taste. I love it so much. While Alya is quite literally fighting for her life. Oh nah, she's pure evil. And I love it. Yuki, you the GOAT, gang. Oh, and you know it's bad because she is literally crying, it hurts in Russian. And Masachika, he's just standing there watching like he don't understand her. I'ma say it for the 4th time because it needs to be said. My rom-com romance comedy GOAT, Izumi Miyamura, could never. And Yuki's evilness gets even worse because after watching Alya basically die, she's like, oh, it's so good, right? And then giving her something spicier, knowing she gonna take it because she ain't trying to go out sorry. Oh nah, look at this smile. Yuki is in her bag right now, and I am all for it. And after eating it, she passed out. Not before moaning all up in my ear. I did not appreciate that. But anyway, we move. After this, we get some more student council plot that I genuinely do not care about. So we're just gonna skip past it. So to the mall we go to go clothes shop, and Ali's picking out outfits, and she wants Kuze to judge them. But you know what this girl is worried about? Whether or not Kuze can hear her getting undressed. I'ma say it once more. We have officially lost the plot. So Kuze backs up from the try-on booth or whatever, and then Alya officially tries on said clothes. And Kuze says something which I guarantee you at least 90% of y'all have seen on y'all TikTok. The other 10% are lying because I know y'all have seen this clip.
So, what's the verdict?
Wow, gorgeous.
You're looking incredible in that dress. This whole outfit makes you look like an angel sent from heaven. You always look pretty, but you've really outdone yourself this time.
And bro, we cannot be serious. Freaking out over a simple compliment? Well, I won't say simple compliment because he was low-key dick right now, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, we move. And yo, hold on. I think we're missing a very big part of the plot here. Like a very major big part of the plot is mentioned here. But anyway, but when she comes out, Yuki is there and she the first one to look at her. Like, I cannot make this plot up, bro. This is so dumb. And Yuki's over here rage baiting once again, talking about she can't handle fan service. Like, brother, there was no need for that comment. But anyway, that's it for today. I think this is a really overhated anime than the horrific fan service. I mean, it's a pretty decent anime. So yeah. Let me know if I should finish it. Like, comment, and sub. Later.